Welcome back to the CTV News. The two malls at Rodney Bay came together on Saturday, National Day, to host Fete Kweyol. It was an initiative of the St. Lucia Tourist Board as part of activities for ARC 2014. Dahlia God is the Marketing and Events Coordinator at the St. Lucia Tourist Board and speaks about the objective of the exercise, which featured the masquerade and Creole musical expressions.
Fete Kweyol is actually one of the activities forming the program of activities for ARC 2014. This activity was typically held in the marina, but this year the St. Lucia Tourist Board decided to take it out, put it between the two malls. JQ Mall and Baywalk Mall are actually sponsors of the ARC 2014. And so we decided to bring it out to have a little more participation. It is a holiday, so the whole idea behind it was the St. Lucians come out as it's National Day, and we also bring the yachties out, bring the visitors out to the area to shop, to have fun, to see the entertainment, and to be part of the celebration.
And it's quite a varied program you have today. We saw the masquerade, now we're seeing about service performing, so you have quite a nice depth of St. Lucian talent.
Yes, what we try to do is it's actually called Fete Kweyol, so we pretty much had the entertainment reflecting just that. So we had the masqueraders earlier on. Kitty Crew did a nice masquerade performance. We have Avo Service who are now doing their Creole songs and Creole pieces in the back. We have DYP to come up, and DYP will be doing their repertoire for tonight will be that of strictly Creole zouk type of music. So all keeping in tune with the theme of Fete Kweyol.
Talk to us a little bit about the involvement. We noticed quite a bit that the youth were involved in the masquerade, so that means they get introduced to it. How critical was it to have that element involved?
The youth were involved the Kitty Crew were involved in the celebrations today. It's always very nice to have the kids kind of interpret our culture and to be part of it. There are indeed the ones who will carry it on and will have that going on with the culture. So for us, as much as possible, we try to have the kids involved in all of our cultural activities going on. This is just one of the events for our entertainment. We've had a lot of activities previous to today, and we should be having some of them after. We have a typical, it's called a Sailors Fete every Friday. The final one will be next week Friday, as well as there are official programs for the yachties, so they have their prize giving ceremony coming up next week Friday as well. And also Wednesday or Tuesday they should be having a costume party. It is a costume party that they take part in Las Palmas, and so the tradition is brought across here as well. So the costume party is brought across here. This year the theme is naughty or nice, so it'll be interesting to see what they turn, the costumes, how they portray it and how they interpret it.
Among those participating was the drumming group Avot Service. Calabash TV spoke with the group leader Virgil Burke about Avot Service and their role in keeping folk traditions alive.
We address social issues, especially. We do a lot of Creole stuff because we think it reaches out to a much larger audience. And as you know, Bellevue is a very rich cultural community. So we want to advance the community in that kind of way. So we would be doing some pretty interesting numbers. As I said, it's geared at social commentary and entertainment.
Give us an idea of some of the topics that you're likely to deal with.
Well, we have different compositions. We have some folk music, and we also address issues like promiscuity on the part of men, and topics like that.
Now, people are curious about the name, Avot Service. Can you explain to us the significance, the history of it?
Avot Service was born out of an effort to organize Journée Kweyol in Bellevue. The committee which was in place pulled out on the last minute. So a group of guys especially in the community decided to come together to salvage the activity. And name Avot Service, they took that name because it means at your service. And it was a voluntary thing they were doing, so that's how the name came about.
But you guys have been, even before the name, you have been in drumming for quite a long time. Give us a little bit of idea of the members of the group and the short history of the involvement.
Okay, well, the involvement didn't start as an interest in drumming. The involvement, as I said, is to see, they got together to see things happen in the community. And they stayed together as a group which was available to do things like Kutme, whether you had a garden you wanted to put back in shape, you had a house that you wanted to renovate and you needed the help. So they first started as that, but the drumming on the music aspect of it came about on the day itself of that year in question when they formed themselves. They realized too that there was a lack of groups, drumming groups in the community, so they too decided they're going to take on the mantle. So they put down their tools and decided to take the stage and to do the drumming aspect of it.
Tomorrow night we will speak with June Frederick and our 2014 Carnival Queen, Leisha Jopal, about the masquerade. That is how we conclude our newscast this evening. I am Nancy Jolie Fanis, thanking you for watching on Calabash TV and listening on the Wave Radio. Join us again tomorrow for another newscast. In the meantime, we wish you well.